All right, so I pulled up. Dad was already hard at work, covered in sweat. So what's got you working so hard, Dad?
Well, we got to get under this foundation. This is not the best way to do it, but it's what we've got. Now we've come this far, right?
Yep.
So there's no point in turning back. We have to get it done. So we're just going to chip away.
And we're chipping away with this Bosch.
Yeah, it's a smaller one. They make a heavier one, but it's bigger. And of course, like I said, heavier, so it's just harder to operate. So I'm gonna try this out. Doing pretty good.
Yeah, you're making progress.
Yep.
Cool.
I mean, the ideal way would have been, create a big hole here, get down in there, use a jackhammer or something horizontally, but this is what we're dealing with.
All right, well, let's get to it. So yesterday, our issue was that we didn't have enough clearance down here for the 3-inch sewage pipe to break through. We weren't making any progress with that. So earlier this morning, Dad had drilled holes around the concrete. That way it was easier to break off. He did this to get that tool in there. And you can already see from yesterday how much larger of a space we have to not only work, but we can see. So that's a huge thing that Dad did, and hope we're gonna go ahead and give this another try on day 2, and hopefully we can just send this guy right through. It's a new pipe. We got a new 3-inch pipe. It's not cracked or anything. It's brand new, and we're gonna try and send it through and see if we can see it on the other side. Okay, a little tougher. Yep. Yep. Now, do you think that I can see?
No. No.
So we hit more clay, and it's been our biggest enemy so far is all this clay. So honestly, Dad, I think you should pull it out and we should clean the pipe because we already hit clay. Unless you want, okay, I'll just stick the hose in there. So you can hear it coming out the other side. Sorry, did I get that?
We're home.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's 10 feet.
See that?
Woohoo! Got a pipe.
We got it?
Yes, sir.
Wow. And there it is. We got it through, and the hole was the key. Oh man, that is a lot of hours. Very awesome.
Now we'll just put our laser on it to make sure we have enough pitch.
Okay, let's check the pitch. Make sure we got actual drainage.
If we don't, well, we're gonna keep working.
Yep.
The drilling goes pretty quick.
Okay. So, unfortunately, the pitch is not good enough for us. So, Dad's got to get back down there with the drill. He's got to drill and chip away at some more concrete. He's going to put the mask on. And hopefully that's going to allow us to raise the pipe high enough to get a good pitch for proper drainage. So, we'll see you guys when he's all done.
Was that handle gone?
Yep.
Okay.
It was. All right, what do we got here, Dad?
We went to get a bigger chipping hammer. We're gonna get through it.
Okay.
This is it.
So it's been pretty much one issue after another, but that's how it goes sometimes.
Yep.
It's not perfect all the time. It can't be. So as you guys know, we're trying to get that pipe through. The problem is now we've gotten it through, but the pitch, we don't like the pitch. So we need to get it higher. So we need to raise that pipe up towards the concrete. The only problem is that the concrete footing is in the way. So we went at it with some tools that were not adequate enough. So, you know, that was just us being stubborn. So we had to bite the bullet, go get a bigger tool. We're gonna give this thing a whirl. We're gonna get rid of this, lift the pipe up, get a good pitch, fill it in, and that's gonna be the move. And if it doesn't work, well then that's a big L. That is a big L.
That's a beast. It does good.
I mean, you did that in like 10 minutes.
Yep.
Maybe less.
That would take an hour with the other one.
You're right. Longer.
Once you clean up a little,
Okay?
cut those, I'm gonna go sharpen that.
Okay. What are you going to sharpen it with?
I got a grinder.
Okay.
It makes a big difference. Clean it up.
Okay.
See what we got.
Okay. I was using the crowbar to dig all that stuff out. It's right here. So this is good because this shows us that we've got drainage. So this shows us that the original hole has a good enough pitch for water. Yeah, look at that, to drain. So we essentially just have to get the pipe straight, and that's going to be the biggest challenge.
Should be it.
Jump in a pool?
Huh?
Did you jump in a pool?
I wish.
Maybe if they install one, we can get like lifetime passes. Okay, it's coming. Yeah.
Very good.
Yeah, it's coming. I'm thinking maybe you should fill that up with water.
I was gonna put that 90 on it
Oh,
and then put a piece of pipe and then we can just
okay.
let it run.
Okay, so we weren't filming the whole thing because we were just determined to get it done after what seems like a week in 2 days, but let me get in there and really show them, Dad. So what we did off camera, you guys saw the footage of Dad getting in here with the, what do you even call it?
Chipping hammer.
A chipping hammer. It was a big one. It was a big one, and he got all the way down in there with the chipping hammer and gave us enough clearance to lift that pipe. And then what I suggested was that we get the shovel right there and the spade, was right here. Dad put that end through the tunnel, just like this. And then he stepped on that.
Oh yeah, we lifted it.
Yeah, he stepped on that side, which lifted the pipe because we had the clearance, but the problem was being able to lift the pipe through this entire tunnel, right? Because that was the difficult part. So I suggested we stick that in there because that's about 4 feet, and that'll give us enough lift deep in the tunnel. And it did. So now we're kissing that rebar, and the most important part is, Dad?
We have 3.5 inches of fall between here and there using the laser. And lasers don't lie. So
Yeah, we used the laser and we checked it. We have 3 inches.
now we're going to do a flow test and go have a beer.
Yeah.
Or two.
So we cut a piece off of our sacrificial 3-inch pipe. We'll call it the boring pipe. And we're gonna initiate the flow test.
I want to see how close I got, bud. Give me a tape measure.
Okay.
So the center line is 18 off the wall, so I'm too far.
Do you want me to hit it? Oh,
18.
center line.
This should be 12. It's 14 1/4. But it is what it is. We'll make it work.
Sure.
We might pad this wall out for a 12-inch rough or get a 14-inch rough toilet. All right.
All right, so we're gonna see if it drains.
Take this nozzle off so I can
Hey,
stick the pipe in there.
it's already draining. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, and it's nice and clean too. What?
That's a beautiful sight right there.
You're just standing there.
That was so much work.
Yeah. Wow. All right. So we did it.
We did it. That was a tough job. That did not go how we planned it. I'm glad I had Jordan here. I kind of lost my drive. I wanted to give up, but he kept me going, and we did it. We finally got it done. It's all ready for the plumber to tie into the main line. But there was nothing pretty about it. There was nothing glamorous about it. But it's done. It was a huge project, and adding that half bath to this house will add a significant amount of value, and it was worth it.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Good job, man. All right, guys, so that's going to wrap up this absolutely enormous project that Dad and I worked incredibly hard to complete. Going into this project at the house, we didn't think it was going to be as challenging as it ultimately was, but sometimes that's just how it goes. You guys know, and if you don't know, you will know. There are probably better ways to do to get the job done. There are probably better ways, and if you guys have better ways, let us know in the comments because we'd love to learn from you guys as well. But sometimes going into a job, you think that it's going to be easier than it is, and you learn along the way that it's hard. Unfortunately, we learned that too late into the process, so we really couldn't make that decision until we were too late, and giving up where it got hard would essentially be giving up at the, in the red zone in 10 yards, so we had to keep going, we had to push it through, but we got it done. Everything is proper, good, neat, ready for the plumber like Dad said, and I mean, yeah, we're gonna probably rest, and we'll catch you guys in the next video.
Do you want to tell them about the alternate route?
Yeah, we could.
All right.
Real quick. So the alternate route, and now we know there's a main line right here, right, Dad?
Yeah, so coming from this way is the line for the kitchen, 2-inch. Coming from this way is a 2-inch line from the laundry.
Right.
And then this is We thought it was a 3-inch line here. It was hard to tell on the video, but this is a 2-inch line running about 20 feet to this arrow where it ties in to a 4-inch line serving a bathroom on the other side of this wall.
Sure. So
that's about 20 feet. So we would have rented a walk-behind concrete saw, a jackhammer, put a trench across the living room here. But we honestly felt like it would be easier to go under the foundation.
yeah, we did initially.
We probably could have done this in a day easy because this concrete is pretty thin. But live and learn. Next time we do it, we're going to cut across the living room.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with learning a lesson, and we learned and we got it done. It's neat and proper. We learned a couple lessons that we're going to take with us for the rest of our lives, and hopefully you guys can learn something from the video. So again, we got it done. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed this, if you were along with us in this adventure and you liked the video, make sure you hit the thumbs up for us. Subscribe to the channel because we're going to be doing a lot more. You're going to be seeing a lot more of us. So
Awesome.
Make sure you guys do that. See you next time.
High five. All right.